Hi, this is Barbara from Wantabo Library. It's National Poetry Month, and I thought it might be fun to look at some different kinds of formal poems. Now, when you're talking about poetry, formal does not mean tuxes and tails. It just means it's poetry that has a fixed form to it. And there are lots you might know already. You might know the sonnet or the limerick. Those are things that are based on rhyme and meter. And we might talk about that sometime, but I thought today we could talk about syllabic forms. The most famous syllabic form is the haiku. 17 syllables based on a single image, and in English it's usually divided into lines of 5 syllables, 7 syllables, and then 5 again. For instance, the haiku is known, a simple, short endeavor, words like sweet breadcrumbs. I like the haiku. It's fun, it's short, it's great for dropping onto postcards or even post-it notes. You can tweet a haiku or post it in Facebook word art. But the haiku isn't the only syllabic form. There are other traditional Japanese forms, like the dodoitsu, which has 26 syllables in a 7-7-7-5 pattern, or the tanka, which is a haiku called the upper phrase or kaminoku, followed by a 2 7-syllable lines called the lower phrase or the shimonoku. So you have a pattern of 5-7-5-7-7. But there are also modern forms originating in English, and just for fun, I thought we could take a look at two of them that are based on math concepts. The first is simpler, and it's called a fib. It's usually not good to tell a fib, but we're not talking about that kind of fib. This one is short for Fibonacci, and the syllables break down into the Fibonacci sequence. In the sequence, each number is the sum of the two preceding ones, beginning with 0 and 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1, and the sequence would be 0, 1, 1. Then 1 plus 1 is 2, so 0, 1, 1, 2. 1 plus 2 is 3, so 0, 1, 1, 2, 3. 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 5 is 8, etc. The sequence is 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, and it can go on as long as you want it to. For the purposes of a fib poem, you probably want to start it at 1. I guess you could start it at 0, but that would be a little abstract, and then not go any higher than 13. So your lines would have the simple pattern of 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and maybe 13 syllables. So, one word, whispered, soft and still, fluttering inside, entering on the sunlit breeze, and maybe deciding to abide here for a while. It's a simple form, but that long final line can give it some punch. The kade, the second form, is a little more complex, and it's based on the mathematical constant pi, and it's used in two different ways. Pi is the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. It's an irrational number, and it never resolves, though it's been calculated in more than 70,000 digits. For the purposes of a kade, we just need the first 14, which are 3.1415926,535,897. Don't worry, you don't have to calculate it yourself. You can get it in any number of places on the internet, and I'll post it here as well. The first way we use the number is to separate it into 5 stanzas, with the number of lines in each stanza corresponding to the first 5 digits of pi. So a 3-line stanza, a 1-line stanza, a 4-line stanza, another 1-line stanza, and a 5-line stanza, creating 14 total lines. The second way we use pi is that each line has the number of syllables that correspond to the digit. So it would be 3 syllables, 1 syllable, 4 syllable, and then break to another stanza and have a 1-syllable stanza. Why? So you might try, we are here, now, learning a form. Why? Maybe just for fun. Or maybe to explore our word stash, finding treasures we'd forgotten, counting syllables, listening to each broken sound, to hear the whole words at long last. After skimming through them for too long, now we can be here with them. So those are 2 fun new syllabic forms. Why not give them a try? Leave a fib or a kade in the comments. Thanks for stopping by. Stay safe out there.